Hi guys, I'm Carrie.
I'm Pete.
We're from Wabi Sabi Coaching. We just thought we'd quickly introduce ourselves for those of you who haven't met us before. Um, we've been life coaches for many, many years. We specialize in relationship coaching and healing from emotional loss and trauma. The reason why we specialize in relationship coaching is because of all the work that we've had to go through ourselves in order to get ourselves into a really great relationship where we feel, really respected, adored, and absolutely love our lives.
Yeah.
So
the whole soulmate thing really comes into play with me and Carrie. We're on the same page with pretty much everything that we do. So we're really loving it. And these are the types of things and strategies that we want to pass on to everybody else because our life is just amazing.
Yeah, and we've done all the work that we needed to do to clean up our side of the street. We were both in relationships in the past. We've both been married before. And so we found ourselves in a long-term relationship. I was with my partner for 8 years. How long were you with yours?
About 11 years, I think.
Yeah, and actually was really interesting. We saw a survey from eHarmony the other day that said the average person takes 4 years to leave a dysfunctional relationship. And to me, it really resonated with me because 4 years was exactly the time it actually took for me to do it. And it was really because I didn't know all the things that I needed to tick off in my mind and to clarify in my mind that I really wasn't happy.
Funny, we've seen a lot of really, really bad relationship advice come out recently.
Oh, yeah.
Which is not going to help
you.
with anything.
Yeah, that's not you or your relationship.
Especially not for the long term, which ideally you want to set up. You want to do your future thing and make sure that you've got all the tools to be able to live a really long and happy life with whoever you choose to be with.
Yeah, that's right. And the thing is, when you get married and you go into a long-term relationship, you're not just with one person the whole time. You're actually with about 5 people as you go through different changes in your life. You're not the same person you were 10 years ago. You're not the same person you were a year ago. And it's really about going on that journey together and how to do that together. With the 4-year thing that I mentioned before with eHarmony, so with their research that came out of their survey, that the average person took 4 years to actually leave that relationship. It's actually because we actually don't know all the boxes we need to tick. Have we done everything that we needed to do? Do we actually know, and is it reasonable what we're asking from our partner? Is that person the right person for us? Do we know what we want from a relationship and from a marriage? What do we bring to the party? Have we cleaned up our side of the street before we ask somebody else to give us something? Are we being unfair by asking them to give us something that they actually can't give us, or that we don't even know that we want? So these are all the things that we're going to go through and clarify. And I believe that's why it takes people 4 years to actually make that transition out of a dysfunctional relationship, is because we've got to go through that process. And it takes a long, long, long time to go through that if you don't have the tools and a way and a method and a system like what we've created for you. We know what that system is and how to do it because we've done it ourselves. That's how we got ourselves into a fantastic relationship that's just, it's forever giving, forever giving. It's just incredibly life-changing. I never thought I could be this happy. I never thought that, relationships could be this great. I never actually believed that. And I never thought it was possible for myself.
Same for me as well. I mean, I just can't believe a life before this.
Yeah.
I just love her so much.
Oh, because so cute. Anyway, it's not about us. It is about you guys. And so we just want to explain to you guys that if you're looking for a coach that's going to teach you how to win your husband back, or how to, get that guy to propose to you, or anything like that, this is not it. This is not what we teach. We don't believe in that. We don't believe that anyone has the power over anybody else to make them fall in love with you, or make them automatically, give up their mistress and come back to you.
There's no magic potion. I mean, people are trying to sell you the old snake skin oil, that kind of thing, but it's long term, it's not going to work.
No.
I mean, these things are just cosmetic, if you will, and it's just a farce. I mean, these issues are just going to fester and potentially be worse in the long run if you continue down that path.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, the tips and tricks and strategies and things that we've got, they will build those long-lasting relationships.
Absolutely.
Walking proof of that.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's because it's about authenticity. It's about you really clarifying who you are and what you need and what you want right now. And without knowing that And if you can't answer those questions right now, you shouldn't be in a relationship, because it is incredibly unfair to your partner. They cannot fulfill shoes that you don't know what you want, right? So that's where you've got to start. And any of that type of relationship advice about, you know, almost manipulation to the other person, that's not what we're about. We're about what we can control, which is ourselves, knowing ourselves so incredibly well that we know when to say yes, we know what's right for us, we know what to go out and get. And, you know, you're making that connection because you know what you want. If you're very, very laser focused, clear on what you want, what you don't want, you repel. Automatically, it just will repel. So it was amazing how quickly we met, and all that kind of stuff, because we'd done all that work. Once we'd done all the work that we needed to do, and we knew exactly what we wanted, our relationship, it was very, very quick. We've had a baby. Yeah.
Yep.
He's amazing, Angus. And look, I was 35 and getting divorced, so I thought my life was over, to be honest with you. I was a career superhero. That's what I did. I loved my career. I spent so much time in my career. I hadn't had a baby. I had my first baby at 37. And when I was getting divorced at 35, I actually thought, well, that was it for me. I'm going to be a cat woman, and I'm going to own lots and lots of cats. To start off with, I had dogs, so it was a huge transition that had to happen there to get to that. But I actually thought, you know, I gave up on the whole relationship thing. I just didn't think it was for me. I thought, oh, well, maybe I'm just too independent. Maybe I'm just, you know, too strong-willed, too independent. A guy could never handle that, and it's absolutely not true. So
Clearly someone can.
Yeah, here we go. So these are the things that we want to teach you how to do. So once again, you want any of the quick wins. If you're asking someone to do something for you, or asking something from them, you better make sure that your side of the street is cleaned up, and that's where we're going to get you.